What is up, everybody? This is Kiki back for day 8 of House a Day. I'm so excited. I know I always say that, but this time I actually am super excited because I have found inspiration of how I can use the pale oak wood and things like that. Anyways, that said, let's hop into a beginning fast little time lapse of me just trying to figure out the base foundation, just like always, and I will report back after that is complete. There we go. All right, so quick break before I hop into another time lapse if I choose to. Here is what it's looking like so far. I'm super thrilled about this. Okay. Over here you just saw me trying to figure out this roof thing. It's a little bit newer of an idea, new technique for me of just using the fence right there and making it pointier at the top, which I don't hate. We love it. We're gonna come back to that. The next thing I have to figure out is how this back part is going to connect. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take a page from the other one and first of all, come over here and make this an actual corner. There we go. And then we're going to follow this all the way through. Let's see, how many blocks is that? Yeah, no, that should work. And then if we put this coming up here, just like that. I wonder if that would work. Okay, and then we put this coming up just like this. Yes, that works. And then we can just fill the rest of this in. Just like that. And then we also need to fix this roof. So let's fix that really quick. And then fill in this back wall. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now the challenging part becomes trying to figure out what the heck to do with this area right here. Okay, scratch that idea. I'm going to fill in this roof part right here and then try to connect the roof over there. And then it'll also tell us what this part of the build will look like after we finish this part of the roof. At least I hope so. Now that that roof part is done, let's go through and fix this part of the roof because I really am struggling to figure out what the heck to do with this back part, and I'm literally just playing it by ear. Okay, I think I figured it out. This part is indeed actually too far out. When I was building this, I did actually notice that. I just was like, "Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter." But it actually does matter because on this side of the house, I didn't build it the exact same. So that means we are going to have to go through and fix the entire outside of this build, meaning the roof as well. There we go. That makes it a lot better right there. And of course, you have to put in this little ledge right there to break it up a little bit more. Now let's do the same thing to finally fill in this backside of the wall. The next thing that I see on this inspo picture that I'm kind of following is that they made a window type thing right here. And I'm really curious as to how this person did this because they have a trap door back here along with having the fence gate in front of it. And so I'm really curious as to how they did it. But we are going to try to put that there and see if I can get this to maybe fold up on that somehow. Maybe I have to put a block there. Oh, did I actually get it? Wait. Yes, no way. I actually got it. Okay. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. And then they have a slab on top, and then they also have 2 more trapdoors on here. So there you go. There is a little window type thing on top of a house, and I am absolutely obsessed with that because it's so cute. The next thing that I see them doing, let's see. They have more trapdoors on the top here, but I'm not sure. I mean, it is kind of cute, but I'm not sure I'm going to include that. I'm just gonna put those slabs back real fast. Another thing that they have on here as well is a chimney, and as you can see in my past ones, if you have seen those, I have put chimneys in before, and I absolutely love how they turned out. So I'm going to put my own makeshift chimney somewhere in the back here and see if it looks good with what I've made so far. There's the chimney for you, and then we also are going to add just some leaves around the place because, like my other builds, I feel like it's just not quite complete unless you have some either greenery or, in this case, not greenery. But I feel like it just finishes it up no matter what type of build it is. Okay, so I've been looking at this for a little while, and I honestly cannot tell if it's just weird or not. So let me know in the comments if this is just absolute trash and if I should just get rid of all of it, or if I should keep it and just move on with life. But let me know in the comments. The next thing we have to do is add some windows into this build. Let's make it a little bit more interesting and add some more depth to it. And basically just add all of the finishing touches and the details and make this thing actually look like a build. Staring at this for so long, I don't even know what's up anymore. Maybe I have to put that like in some more, maybe. Like this part has to be black. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, let's change that whole thing to black, I guess. I don't even know. Again, I've been staring at this for so long that I don't even know which way is up. Yeah, so putting it in back further kind of shows that the foundation is under it, I guess. I don't know. Oh, just like that. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better by just doing that one thing. The next thing that's kind of bothering me is this part, but I don't know if it's gonna let me. Yeah, see, it doesn't let me place that there, so I'd have to get rid of this, which honestly isn't that terrible. Let's try it. There we go. Yeah. See, I think that's better. Let me replace these really fast. There you go. Then it doesn't look too weird. Alrighty. That's fun. Okay, what do we think, guys? How do we feel about this? I honestly, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, it is actually kind of cute, but there's still a little piece of me that I feel like I'm on the fence about because I don't know. I feel like something is just off by a little bit, and I don't really know what that thing is. So if you guys know what that is, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know why it kind of feels off to me. Or if it's just my brain being weird because I've been staring at it for so long, because I know that can happen too. However, this is the final build, and at least for the front part, I'm super obsessed with that because it is so cute, and I'm so happy that I was able to find a way to use these pale oak planks, because literally I've been trying to figure out a way to use them, and whether I showed it on or off camera, I can't remember. But I've been really obsessed over it for some reason and really wanting to find a way to use them. So that said, guys, that is going to pretty much wrap it up here for this video. If you haven't already, go check out days 1 through 7. It has been such a fun challenge. So I will see you guys in day 9. I cannot wait to see you there. Bye, guys.